I just want to start by saying that I think engineers are the coolest people ever. I wish I was smart enough to be an engineer. It's almost magical, honestly. And, you know, right? So I guess I'm a little engineer boo, engineer boo. I don't know. So in this video that he said, he talked about, it's in the title, the perspective, engineer perspective or whatever, right? And it's a great, fantastic video. But I just want to point out one tiny little thing, tiny little problem, right? Well, actually, before I point out the one tiny little problem I saw in the video, and not that I saw in the video is fantastic, actually. Just, I don't know, I got the right language, but I just want to sort of talk about, like, why do we allow water to terrorize us? I've said this before. Why do we allow water, a thing we're literally made out of, a molecule, a harmless ass, chillaxing, does whatever gravity does to it, just is doing nothing, ass molecule terrorize people? Like, at least viruses and stuff, like, there's some weird shit that you're just like, this is crazy. This is water. I don't want to slander water. I don't want to slander water here, right? But I'm just saying, think about it. How many, I bet you if we all had that power to actually remember every time you saw something, we would realize that every other day we hear about someone dying about water, and we're like, just kind of like used to it until it's some crazy shit, like the flooding that just killed all those kids, right? Bro, for millennia, dog, millennia we've been dealing with this. It's still killing people. I'm tired of these old catastrophes, dog. I'm tired of these old catastrophes. And on that note, I'll get to right to the little problem, right to the little problem I had with the video. It's not a problem I had with the video. Just a little thing I want to point out, right? If you notice, the whole maybe underlying framework and thing, right, at one point in the beginning, is he basically said, we can fix the problem, or we can complain that we don't want to pay for it or something like that, right? And then everything else was basically like explaining how we fix the problem and basically concluding like, I mean, we know the problem. We know what, like. So I just want to go right into that little part where it's like, well, we could fix it, but it would cost more, right? I want to go. We're so used to that shit, son. He said that shit like it was, we're, it's not, it's like, of course, who's gonna pay for that, right? I don't even know how to, it's a reflection of reality, right? Things need energy in reality, right? So you will always find this duality or this sort of post question reflection, right? Who's gonna do it? What energy? Will you get up and do the work? Object in motion, I don't know, right? It's like an intrinsic part, right? So I don't necessarily blame the fact we asked that question. I blame the fact that we haven't been like, you know what? Having to ask that question is really holding us down. It's allowing water to terrorize us. It's allowing water to water. The things fish pee in, son. What is going on, son? We have to stop this madness, son. Imagine someone telling you, yeah, we could solve it, but nah, actually. I know I'm making it simple. I know it's not that simple. But you get what I'm saying, son. Now, to be able to solve that problem, right, you would need that long ass video. You would probably need 7 more parts of that video that I'm originally critiqued, right? And I would love to see that. You went from the whole, I want to see it all. I want it all, okay? Right, and for whatever, right? It's technical, a lot of dimensions, and whatever. But I know that there's one tiny little part of the solution. I might not know. I would need a society interface to really understand the solution, right? But I know, and you know where this is going. I know there's one tiny little part. One tiny little part. It's called the material for it. The material, right? But it's not just the material. It's about how we frame having the material. Because we have to destroy that part in our brain that is just like, well, who's going to pay for it, right? It's not, because technically we have the material, right? So it's a little deeper than that, right? We have to kill that part. And there's only one true way to do it. There's only one true way to do it. I'm talking about killing it forever, because you could have any system you can have any system and any whatsoever, but they will reach a material point and where they got to be like, wait, who's going to pay for that? Or what, how are we going to pay, right? Right? So it's like, to truly solve it, we need psyche. We need psyche. Psyche needs to be ours. Or forever you will allow these charlatans to make up you and me. My charlatan ass and your charlatan ass will make an excuse to not save you from fucking water. It will happen. It's part of our reptilian brain, son. It's part of the fucking nature of reality, son. One of the first things I'm going to think about is, who the fuck going to pay for that? Who's going to do that? There's only one way, son. We bring her here. All of it. She is floating, waiting for us. We must grab it and never ever need anything ever again. What is a problem when you have every material known to man in a near infinite resource? What is a problem? But not just the head of a structure, son. I'm talking about everybody. What is a problem? You know what? That's exactly the only thing that we'll be saying in a reality like that. We will be like, what's the problem? It won't solve everything, but I damn well know if these communities had the resources, they would rapidito. The guy himself will take care of it. The guy who takes pride in coming outside and making sure his front lawn is looking bust and is looking beautiful. I don't know why. They fucking love their little... That motherfucker, he'll fucking do it himself. Yeah, he'll do it himself. If you thought that your neighbor that wanted to go over and fix your fucking... fix your tree, and you thought that shit was annoying... Imagine him trying to fix your fucking neighborhood. Oh, well, you know, we got a pothole here down in LB Street. Well, let me just go back down and grab me some space titanium. I'll get this fixed real quick. Yeah. What is the problem? When you have everything you need to fix your problems, what is a problem? I want a world where that second sentence does not make sense to construct. I don't ever want the dichotomy be like, we can, build it to it could not, kill you in a really crazy situation in this crazy reality. But, we just need to get just a way to do it. That's all. That's what some shit like that, son. I don't even want the second, we don't have to. I don't want to hear it. I want a new formulation, son. A new sentence. And I know that's what billions of people want. I damn well know, son. I want that annoying ass motherfucker, son. I want him to be a problem. Free my annoying neighbors. Free them. Let them do what they were meant to do. And you'll see every fucking community, son. Like nada. I don't think your neighbor could build a dam. But honestly, the internet has showed me that a lot of people could do a lot of, it's crazy. Random dude, it's like, I build a robot. Look at him, he's running around, he's a robot. Like, what the fuck? What the, right? So, maybe, actually. I built a dam myself. We built it ourselves. It wasn't that hard. I don't know. You know what? I don't want to, I feel like that'll piss some people off. But do you see the vision? Do you feel this vision? Do you feel her calling to us? That was corny as fuck. We need that fucking rock. We need everything.